Hi, Pat Romain here from PatRomain.com, and in today's Not So Daily video, I want to talk to you about boundaries. And I'm sure that we've all heard about it. We've heard about how to set your boundaries, how to keep your boundaries so that you can feel less overwhelmed and less stressed in your life, and you can pursue what you want to do with your life. So I had this conversation with a really dear friend of mine and we were talking about the overwhelm and the stress that it is to when your boundaries are being shaken a little bit. Conversation or this idea for this video sparked in my mind while I was talking to a very dear client of mine who was in the middle of a conversation with her mother about some decisions that she made for her life. And the advice that she was receiving was not really what she wanted to do. So here are three things that I would suggest to kind of keep your boundaries intact and for you to move forward with what you really want to do. So the first thing would be to exercise your yes or your no. So it's okay to feel like you have to take advice. It's okay for you to feel like you want to please the person who raised you or the person who gave you, who were there for your formative years, or friends or family or grandparents. But you have to also realize that you're separate from them. You're separate from everyone. You have your own decisions to make and your own life to live, and you are the one who lives in your body. So it's okay for you to say yes or you say no. The second thing that I would like to share is that it's also okay for you to just say nothing. And I know that, it's tempting for us to engage if we feel like we are not, we feel our boundaries are being shaken, or if we feel like we have to engage in the conversation or engage in saying, oh no, that's not for me, when we know this is gonna spark something. But if you're not ready to engage, if you're not ready to be grounded in your boundaries and you know that's going to shake it, or some people are going to get angry, it's okay for you to say nothing and to just let the other person voice their opinion and not follow through with that. And the third thing that I suggest that you do is to take time for yourself. That way you can, self-care is very important. And I'm not just talking about taking care of yourself physically, eating right, and exercising and things like that, but also taking care of your mind, giving yourself enough space to know what your purpose is and what your compass, what you want, so that when you're confronted with other people's opinions or other people's way of doing things, you know exactly where you stand and you can exercise your yes or your no. So I hope these little tips help. And if you have any questions or comments, put them down below. See you next time.